Hey you guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to be embroidering, and I'm going to be embroidering a simple applique design. I created this design. It's a very simple one to follow, and I'm going to be embroidering a hoodie. I'm going to be using my multi-needle embroidery machine, the Ricoma EM1010, and I can't wait to share this with you, so let's go at it. One, two, three, four! This is Appliqué design. This applies for the single needle as well as the multi-needle machine. I'm going to use the simulator so that I can show you how it's going to work. I'm going to make it a little bit fast so it doesn't take too long. So the first color, which is the white in this case, is going to outline where you're supposed to place the fabric. But before it does that, they're going to give you an outline so you'll have an idea where to place the fabric. Okay? So it's drawing the shape of every letter. So now that you see that, I'm going to make it a little bit faster. Once it does that, the machine is going to stop. Okay? Before it gets to the next step, once you get here, this is the outline. This is where you have to stop the machine, or the machine actually is going to stop, and you're going to place on top the fabric that you want. Then what you're going to do is you're going to apply the fabric that you're going to use on top of this. All right? And then you're going to start embroidering again. And now it's going to secure that fabric on top of the design. Once you're done with this part where the fabric is placed now and it is stitched around the fabric, securing the fabric in place, and you're going to trim with your scissor. You're going to cut all the extra fabric. Everything is going to cut in the middle around. Once this is done, you're going to start the machine again, and it's going to embroider the satin stitch around it. All of that is satin stitch. You see, if you notice, the rest of the design is all the same color. It's all the satin stitch. Let's pretend that you are done with all the satin stitch, and we're going to go to the next color, which is going to be the white. So now that we are there, the design is going to start embroidering with the white color thread. And I put it faster, and all it's going to do is embroidering the font that goes into the design. All right. So guys, I'm going to take you to the craft table. I'm going to start hooping the garment. I will see you in a little bit. So guys, we are here and we're going to start hooping this hoodie. For those who are new, this is a hoop master. It makes it easy for us to, you know, put our garment and other items here and have it like perfect hooping in position. It makes things very easy. You use it with your Mighty hoop, and this is from Mighty Hoops, okay? I'm going to be using my 8x13 Mighty hoop, and I have already placed in here my stabilizer. I'm going to be using cutaway stabilizer, and the back of the hoop is already placed in here. If you want to know about how to use this, I have detailed videos that explain how to use this equipment right here from beginning to end, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and place this back here. Like I mentioned before, this is cutaway stabilizer because we are wearing it, so we are not tearing it, okay? And I'm gonna go ahead and hook the hoodie. You've seen this design before in the preview. This is the design. I always print my designs. It helps me a lot how to position it once I place the hoodie in here or the garment. It works the same for hoodies, sweatshirts, t-shirts, and you can get this on also for children's sizes. Okay. Usually I put a mark in here where is it that I want my design to start. I use either a little circle dot that is sticky or tape. This time I'm gonna use a tape, piece of tape, just to let me know exactly where I want it. Usually I do 3 to 4 fingers down, and it's where exactly where I want my design to start. Okay, So in other words, my design wanted to start from the top of this tape down. Okay. And over the tape. This right here is 4 fingers. And I have plenty of space in here that I know that the needle is not going to hit the frame. Okay. That's the way I do it. And it's exactly 4 fingers down. Yeah. Make sure that everything is nice and straight. Always checking the position. Then you take the hoop. There you go. Okay, and I have the place. Sure. This is where the tape that I place start, and this is the hooping. Okay, I'm gonna use my paper right here. Now that I have the positioning, I don't need to keep this tape. This is nice and straight. I use the dots on the hoop to let me know it's like a little holes that are on the frame of the mighty hoop, and that is the center of the hoop. So I match it to the lines on my design that I printed out from Embroidery, and that gives me a perfect positioning. I'm gonna go ahead and get some more tape to place it in, because I'm gonna carry that on to the machine. Okay, this hoodie, I'm gonna be placing it inverted on the embroidery machine, and you're gonna see me doing that because when it comes to hoodies specifically, this hole is kind of like smaller than a regular sweatshirt. So I want to make sure that the machine have enough space to go back and forth, okay? And with no obstruction of the embroidery process, all right? So I'm gonna place it, this part, facing into the machine, and that I know that I have enough space, all right? Usually there are other brands of hoodie that make this hole bigger. Most hoodies, this is what we do, at least this is what I do to ensure, you know, that I have enough space, okay? So this is done, so I'm gonna release it. And we're gonna be moving to the embroidery machine, guys, so I see you over there. So I have already placed all the colors. It only has 4 colors. This is the Embroidery printout right here. So the first color is gonna be the tracing. The second is gonna be the tack down, and then the third one is gonna be the satin stitch, all right, around it. And the last one is gonna be the text or the wording that I placed, which says, but first. That's gonna be the last one to embroider, okay? So I'm gonna bring the camera closer so that you can see the whole process, all right? So this is the HTV or heat transfer vinyl that I'm gonna be using. It comes in a roll. I found this pattern and I loved it. And yeah, so you have to make sure that before you start the embroidery, you're gonna separate the plastic that covers the vinyl ahead of time, and you're gonna peel it out, okay? You don't need this plastic right here, all right? I have done other videos using HTV. I've been using the glitter kind, so it's the same instruction, exactly the same, nothing different, okay? There's no different whatsoever. Same process, all right? I hope I'm in view. Let me go check the camera. Yeah, I'm okay. Just do it slowly. You don't want to tear the HTV, all right? Right here, okay? Okay, so this is it. These are the 2 colors that I've been thinking about the text that go on the top of first spray. I have not at this point decided which color would be the best for the color of the hoodie, and I have the white one and I have the green one. And that will be, remember that the hoodie color is a color like golden, khaki, beigey, more like a golden color, the hoodie. So it has, this design has some olive color, elements into it and green. It's more like a greenish olive color, and it has no white. I was thinking that the white would be better because it will bring some brightness to the design against the gold color. But then at the same time, I think that it might be too light for the gold color embroidery. So I will decide. You will know which one I decide at the end. I'm tempting to do this color because I love it. I've never used this color thread before. So let's see. Yeah, so I see you at the machine, all right? Okay, so I am ready to start the whole thing. I already inverted the design. If you want to learn how to do that, I have videos I explain that process. It's very simple. It's just a matter of one click, one button. And what else? And I also switch the embroidery instead of AA, which is automatic, to AM, which is automatic manual, meaning that the machine is going to stop at every change color, allowing me to be able to do the applique and place the fabric and all of that. Okay, so guys, I'm going to go ahead and do last tracing. I have already placed the hoop in the machine, and I'm going to do, I did a couple of tracing, but I'm going to do the slow tracing, which I always do to make sure that I have everything and nothing is going to be changing. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do a trace. I'm going to start with the slow trace. And right now, it looks like it's pretty good. Reason why we do this a couple of times, people, because we are using mighty hoops. And mighty hoops are off-market hoops. They are not the Ricoma hoops. They tend to run a little bit smaller on the inside than the Ricoma original hoop. So you're not going to actually be able to embroider the whole 8x13. Because of this border right here. So you want to protect your machine, so you make sure that you are clearing everything, okay? And everything is looking good. So the things that you're going to check before you start embroidering, for those who are new dealing with embroidery, this might also apply to the single needle. You're going to make sure that you have enough bobbin thread before you even place everything in. I already did that. If you oil the machine the night before, make sure that the machine is clean and there's no oil residue on the machine, which just happened to me because I oiled it last night and I placed the hoodie and there's a little spot in there. But the oil that I use is supposed to be water soluble or water wash. It's not going to stain the garment. The other thing that you're going to be checking is the orientation of your design. Like I did, I checked it and I had to invert it. And the last one is the tracing. This is a very important part on any embroidery machine, including your single needle embroidery machine, okay? So now I'm going to do the regular tracing. And this clears, let me know that the machine is not going to be touching the hoop. Okay, so we're gonna start. Let me make sure that all the excess fabric from the hood is out of the way. Check again that you are inside the hole, that the hood is not pinched any place, meaning the fabric of the hoodie. All right, let's get started. The first part is the placement. So the machine stopped because now it's telling me there's another color, which is the pink, and that gives me the cue to place the fabric. In this case, it's HTV, okay? You're going to ensure that you're covering every little bit of the design. Sometimes a big design like this is difficult to see, so I'm going to turn around to make sure that the other corner is covered because I don't want to miss any of the pieces, any pieces of the design. Okay, so I need to lower it a little bit more in here. Glad that I checked, and I should be okay in here. Okay, so I'm going to start the machine again. So let's get started. The machine is going to stop now, and it's going to allow me to work the next part, which is removing the excess of the vinyl, or tearing it in this case. I'm going to probably have to go ahead and take the hoop off because it's a lot of tearing. So I'm going to move this to the table, and I'll see you in a little bit, okay? Guys, this is the part where you tear the vinyl, and like I said, you have an option to allow it to embroider through the whole thing, including the satin stitch, and then do it. I like to do it this way. I'm used to doing it this way because, you know, when I'm used to do the fabric, you know, you cut it before you continue, right? So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna work on this, and I'll see you at the end when I finish doing the tearing, okay? It tears very easily, all right? Everything is trimmed, so I switched the machine to AA, meaning automatic. It's gonna do the embroidery of the whole outline and the phrase, okay? So I don't need it to stop in every change of colors. So I'm gonna press start. So you're doing the outline, okay? Let me get rid of this thread in here. Okay, so I'm gonna place this part on fast forward because it's just straight embroidery, just doing the satin stitch and the phrase of the design, all right? Well, this is done. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to remove the hook from the machine, and I'm going to start cleaning up the back of the design, like, you know, removing the cutaway stabilizer. And then we're going to be pressing this HTB to the hoodie. So we are here on the table, and this design came out amazing. Look at these people. I am so glad that I chose the olive color. It is really looking amazing. So this is a very clean embroidery, except for these little bits in here. Clean, clean, clean. I don't have to clean much around. Maybe this little two threads in here, and that's it. And I am done. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to remove the cutaway stabilizer, and then I'm gonna use my Cricut press to press it from the back, the vinyl. I don't like pressing it from the front because it's vinyl, and then, you know, it doesn't have the protective plastic on it. So I usually do it from behind the garment. Since I still have to put the cloud cover on it, I might as well just, you know, do both things at the same time. And yes. Okay, this is a cloud cover that I use. I ordered this from Amazon. This is just to protect the back. I mean, it's not really necessary because the embroidery is so clean, people. If you watch a couple of videos back where I did a video that talked about tension and the bobbin tension, and we did the whole exercise, and I did the bobbin tension of my machine. This is what I was talking about. Look at that back. You see the ratio of the white thread, and I hope I have a good view. Let me lower it. You see how the ratio of the white thread to the other one is 1/3, 1/3, and it's perfect, the ratio. So yeah, this is a perfect tension for the bobbin. So there's not much cleaning up. So I'm gonna go and do fast forward on this, and I'm gonna clean this up, place the cloth cover and all that. So I'll see you at the end when I'm done with this part, okay? I just love it. The result of the applique came out amazing. I love this pattern of HTV. If you have any question about the whole process, let me know down below in the description box. So I also wanted to let you know that I am an affiliate with Ricoma, and I have an affiliate referral code down below in the description box, and you will be able to ask any questions and, you know, go through the whole selection of embroidery machine that they offer. Yeah. So if you have any questions about that, also let me know. So guys, I think this is everything for now. If you are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, The Crafty Puerto Rican. And guys, don't forget to click the thumbs up on your way out if you have not done it yet. I will see you soon with new content. Bye-bye. Hasta luego.